Good morning, everybody. My name is Yun and this is Dima. We got some work to do in the barn this morning. We want to add 2 beds to our front section of beds, so I picked up 2 loops this morning. And basically these stalls, they're a little bit too wide, so if we just slip another row of loops in there, we'll get 2 more beds, 1 on each side. Only bad thing about that is we got to readjust every single loop here. It's going to be a lot of work, but you can see there's so much space in between the cows. And this is our heifer group, so there's smaller animals in here, and if we put 1 more loop in there, we'll get 2 more beds for cows, so 2 more cows will have spaces to lay. Makes our barn a little bit more efficient, and that's one thing we're going to be doing. And the other thing, one of our brushes, well actually 2 of our brushes, the bristles are pretty much completely worn out, so our dealer had 1 in stock. We're going to be switching that around as well. And if we get that far, one of our chimney fans, the blade broke in there, so we might go up with the loader and replace the blade. And one other thing, our manure pump, you can see it, the red pump in the corner there. You can see the pipe. There's a seal that's leaking on there. It's kind of spraying a little bit on the wall every time. So if we get to it, we'll replace the seal in that thing as well. Lots of stuff to do this morning, so we're gonna get right at it. We gotta pick up 2 impacts so that we can loosen all the bolts off for these beds here, and then yeah, we'll start from there, I guess. What size of bolts do you think we need? You got a guess? 19 millimeter? All right, I think it's all the same for all the brackets and stuff. $19? And hopefully we don't have to move past one of these center posts, because that would be just a bunch of extra work. I don't think we will have to though.
Maybe just 1, maybe not.
Yep. Alright, so we got all of the brackets loose that we need to get loose. Now we're gonna measure, do some math.
How many meters?
Yeah, let's measure the whole thing if we can. $184. 192 plus
184.
So 376. We'll divide it by 8. 47 inches a pop. We'll start on the end, I guess. 7? 47. You can't even tell which are the new loops, man. Not at all. Okay, now we gotta find out what bolts we need. We'll pick it up at the shop, I guess.
Like this?
Yeah, something like this, kind of like that shaped, you know? All right, so you can see the new loops at the end there. It's looking pretty good. Everything's tightened down, nice and straight. So quite a bit of work. You have to shuffle them all over just to get that extra 2 loops in there, but it's going to be worth it because there's going to be more comfy cows in here. There's always lots of competition for cows to pick a nice bed. Cows really like these front beds because there's mattresses underneath the sand here, so it's a little bit more cushiony than that side. Also the natural light, you can see all these polycarb panels that are supposed to open up in the summertime. It's nice and bright here, lots of natural light. Cows kind of gravitate towards that as well, so they really prioritize these stalls. And you can see they don't really care for them being really close to each other because there's only 2 ladies laying down now, and they just laid right beside each other. If they really cared, they'd fill it up skipping a stall first, but these ladies right beside each other. Awesome. Now we're gonna tackle this brush right here. You can see this thing is worn right out. Should be straight on the sides. She's done. All right, man, you got the honors of the first brush. How does it work? How does it feel, man? Pretty nice? Yeah, sweet. That's a pretty big difference. So it's spinning now. If I hold it. It spins the opposite way. See that? So why doesn't it go every time a different way and then it wouldn't all get pressed down?
Because it will break the motor.
So a lot of motors can go both ways.
Yeah.
You need, I guess, the right motor in here.
Yeah.
Say Laval, it's a really good idea. Next thing we're gonna do, I gotta put this blade in one of those exhaust fans in the roof there. Demon's just grabbing the wheel loader. He's gonna lift me up with the bucket. I paused the Juno because I'm pretty sure it's gonna start going at 1 p.m. here, and it's 12:45. Don't want to accidentally forget that's behind the wheel load and drive over it, because that would be a really big headache, because my dad would probably dome me on the head or something. Fan number 6 is which one is broken. It's probably the only one that's not running. All of them should be running right now because it's super warm in the barn. Oh, that's the one right there. The grapple. So that's the broken blade. I have no idea how to take it off, so I'm gonna call somebody from the dealer, see if he can tell me how to do this. I'm right there. Okay, so we got the top of the hub, took it off. That's what held all of the blades tight. So I should be able to just wiggle that out. Nice. All right, so I'm gonna hit the switch, see if it turns on and doesn't vibrate like crazy. Okay, so for whatever reason, when I turned the switch on, it didn't turn on right away, and all the other fans are running. It should be running. So I'm just in the breaker room, or the electrical room for our main cow barn here, and I'm gonna cycle the breaker. Oh, it's 49. Southwest plugs. So we gotta find the chimney fans. So they're all cycled. Hopefully that turned the one fan on, I don't know. So we're here at the pump for the flush system for the parlor and the holding area. And you can see it's kind of dripping a bit here. And every time it switches on, it sprays a little bit of crap out. See, the whole wall is dirty there. So we got a new seal. Hopefully that's the right one, the right size. Hopefully we can take this off. I'm also really hoping there's no crap in that pipe up there, but probably there is.
It's deep in.
All right, let's take it off.
I zoom like help.
Just take it off. So we just pulled that seal out, and I guess it's really dirty around here. We're gonna grab a cup and scoop a bunch of the liquid out of this pipe, and then we're gonna put the new seal in there after we fire hose it all clean, make sure it's nice and neat, make sure there's gonna be no debris in between the new seal, and hopefully that'll be good. Thirsty, Dima?
No,
No?
I'm not thirsty.
Well, I think that's good. That should be good. Good enough. Probably turning it on is a good idea. We turned it off just to make sure it wouldn't accidentally go on when we had the things off. So you can see it's still bubbling there a little bit. It's really hard to get a good seal on, but they're saying it'll plug up with stuff. Turn the Juno back on. Make it do a roach right away. Well, that's awesome. Super productive afternoon. Got a bunch of stuff done. I don't think that fan is running yet though. Yeah, so for whatever reason this fan won't turn on. I got the switch to on and I cycled the breakers too. I don't know why that thing's not going. I'll call the dealer again and see if they can help me get that thing going again. They're usually really helpful. So anyway guys, that is going to be it for today's video. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.